Okay.
We live?
Yeah, oh, I am. But did you accept my request?
I'm trying to.
Let's see.
Huh.
Let me do it again.
Hi, Twitter fam. I can see you guys.
Twitter fam, YouTube, Facebook. Hi, everybody. We're just getting. Oh, it says unable to join. Why are you unable to join?
I have no clue. Okay, so let's see.
Or how about request to? Can you request? Go to my live on my account and request to join.
Sure.
Let's try that.
And
Yay.
request to.
Yeah, you had to request it.
All right, I just send the request.
Okay. Looking for it. Yay. I see it. Accept.
Oh, sweet. Here we go.
Okay. What? Oh, yay.
Awesome. Hello, everyone. All right. Let's camera over.
Getting a little bit of an echo on this stream.
Yeah, I turned my volume all the way down so that way.
Okay.
Yeah, make sure you turn your volume down, I think.
It's open.
Oh, technology.
Yay. Hey, you know what? Instagram makes it very difficult to go live, but we're here. Everybody's present. This is working. Okay. Oh, Natalie, could you check and see if my mom needs to be let in?
I don't have any requests.
Did Natalie freeze?
I hope not.
Oh, okay.
No, she was just being a statue.
Looking to see the art of evading your kids. You just sit really still and hope they don't see.
Hello, everyone. I just want to welcome
She said
you all.
she
We're
needs
gonna
a
give
code.
it a couple more minutes before we dive into our global mass meditation, the sequel, part 2.
Where am I seeing?
Back here. Okay. How many's joined the line?
All right. Do we have an ETA?
Yeah, I'm good to start.
I have a company called ETA Productions. It's instead of it actually stands for extraterrestrial awakening or extraterrestrial arrival.
Oh, I like it.
So what's our
Better
ETA?
way. Oh, nice. I like it. I had a production company called Kismet Productions. So
We're in it.
Yeah. Right? Exactly. Everything's very Kismet.
Mm-hmm.
All right, how many people? Woo, we're getting close to 1,000. How many is on your Twitter Spaces?
Right now, it's just at 14. It's picking up though.
Okay. Yeah, I'll give it just a little bit to give people a chance to join. Does everything look live on Restream, Natalie?
Mm-hmm. When I checked it, it was live on the Facebook running.
And the YouTube and all the other ones?
Let me check the YouTube. Yep, I see us.
Hello, everyone. We're just going to give it a few minutes for more people to join so that we can make this as effective and efficient as possible. Thank you so much for those that are in. Hi, everyone. How are you guys doing? Are you guys ready to change the world for the better? All right.
Can everybody see pretty well on my screen? I've got it pointed with a tripod. Oh, okay. Can nobody hear me?
I can see fine.
Can you hear? Ishmael, can you hear me on the Instagram?
I sure can. Yes.
Okay, not sure why people are saying they can't hear. Okay.
If you have an earpiece, I'd probably put on your headphones and plug it into your IG. Oh, you do? Okay, so you're good.
Oh, but it's not plugged into my IG, it's plugged into the Zoom.
Oh, that's why people can't hear you.
Well, I'm trying to debate on whether or not, because otherwise it's going to create feedback if I don't have it to the Zoom. That way. Okay, can everybody hear me on Instagram Live? Oh, you can't hear them because they're not talking.
Yeah.
They're like, we can't hear the two people on the left.
Yes, we're all quiet.
Yes. All right, we're getting close to 1,000. So I guess when we hit 1,000, we can at least start and people will join as they come on. Natalie, any requests yet to join?
Nobody's showing up.
$998, 94.
Over 1,000. We have over 1,000
Woohoo!
people.
All right. Okay. Well, I think we can get started.
Okay. Shall we start, Mina?
Yeah.
Okay. Hello, everyone, and welcome to our second global mass meditation. Can everyone hear me? Just want to get a quick yes, if possible. Yes. Okay. If everyone could hear me, then I will continue. For those who don't know me, I am Ishmael Perez. I am Cosmic Ambassador to the Earth, the author of Our Cosmic Origin, a book that restores galactic history back to the Earth. And I've been receiving a lot of transmissions lately about initiating, or at least calling out, all the starseeds, light warriors, and light workers for this massive global meditation outs. And it's been happening because of the fact that we are approaching a very important, critical moment in the history of the Earth. As many of you guys know, we, the starseeds, volunteered to come and shift the reality. And so, as members of the Guardian Alliance, this is our job and duty, guys, to make sure that the ultimate, optimal, positive timeline becomes a manifestation for as many humans as possible. Okay, guys? So with that have said, let me pass it over to Kadrich. Go ahead, brother.
Hello, everybody. I'm honored to be here. I am Kadrich Olson. I am a shadow worker, which means I help people go into the deeper, darker places of the psyche and the soul to clear blocks, get a better understanding of the negativity, and integrate the lessons that are being hidden there so that you can access your highest, most authentic self. But before I was a shadow worker, and before I was a paranormal trainer, I taught people about runes and Norse mysticism. And that's what I'm going to do today. As we get to our meditation, I will talk a little bit about one rune in specific and how we can use that. And runes are an essential tool that I use throughout a lot of the work that I do. And I look forward to where we're going with today's work. Hail.
Hi, everybody. I am Mina the Andromedan. I'm a hybrid lightworker channeler. I essentially am on the Andromedan Council, and I have received a lot of information about this meditation. This time is super important because we will be closing down a lot of old timelines that no longer serve us, as well as closing out any karmic ties that no longer serve humanity as a whole. Now is intense, powerful shifts that are coming. You can check out my website. I do a lot of channeled readings. I do light language. Light language is a transmission of the heart. It's a transmission that comes where there is no narrative, there's no guiding words to clog up the message. It's from one heart to another, and it's understood by your highest self and your soul. So we'll be doing that during this transmission, as well as some activations and helping you release and purge and transmute any lower negative density vibrations that are residing within you, residing within Mother Gaia, and residing within the cosmos. So today's really important. Expect some intense energies to come out, and I look forward to this meditation.
So I'm Natalie. I go under the name Divine Transmissions. I do a lot of transmissions that are channeled through with the Aquarian Council, Lyrian, and a little bit of Assyrian. And so today I just wanted to bring and support with any sort of transmissions that kind of come through. A lot of my work is through a light language that is coming direct and into, like what Mina was saying, through the heart. And so you'll hear me. I also do a lot of hand movements. I get visuals in my head. And so I will be either doing some grid work or pulling out some dense energies. I become often activated by the energies that are here within the group dynamics. And so it works in tandem. So sometimes you might hear me or see me doing twitches or a different movement. That is just energy coming through the cells of my body. And it's in response to the energy that's being generated here in the group and from the collective. I also do individual readings. I do healings where I can just kind of scan through bodies and use frequencies. I do a number reading, which is not necessarily a galactic number. It's more around your spiritual bodies or your etheric body. And so what that does is it helps connect light beings and your planet of origin to you. So I will ask, can they see you? Can you see them? And then we look through the different numbers to see and identify what is happening, what might be in the way, what can we do to enhance the skill sets and the gifts that you already have. So I look forward to the meditation, and thank you for being here.
And just real quick, I forgot to mention my galactic report, and it goes based in tandem off of Natalie's numbers reading. So my galactic report will dive deep. We'll see what your separation from source incarnation was, your origin, ET being, and then we'll go through all the lives that you've had for the length of your soul's existence, all the way to your most recent incarnation. I'm going to know what karmic debts you have, to which races, how it relates to which life, and how it relates to your current incarnation as well. So it's very detailed, takes about 2 hours long to go through all the information, sometimes more depending on what we find. But it's very fascinating, and it's going to work in tandem with hers. So that's it.
All right, I was muted there. Hi guys, my name is Ruben Langdon. I almost 10 years to the day, I just was thinking about this. I produced an event in Washington, D.C. called the Citizen Hearing on Disclosure, on UFO disclosure. And it was the largest event to date still, with over 40 witnesses and government officials. And it was a mock congressional hearing that we put on in Washington, D.C. at the National Press Club. And that was kind of part of the beginning of my journey. I started a little bit before that, but really when I was coming out into the public on this stuff. And then after that, I started working on a TV show called Interview with Ed, Extra Dimensionals, and that's still ongoing now. It's on the Gaia Network. And been in this sort of disclosure field, ET, trying to understand the galactic messages for many years now. And I'm just here to help hold the space and to collect all of these, all the information from all the individual channelers and experiencers, and sort of put it in my version of a cohesive body to get it out to you guys. So definitely check out my work, and looking forward to going deeper today with everybody. Thank you.
All right. With that have said, we're going to start the meditation, and we're going to begin with Kadrich. Go ahead, Kadrich.
Hello, and thank you. Today, before we start, I want to talk a little bit about runes so that we're on the same page with what runes are and how we use them. And to understand this, we come from an Old Norse poem called the Havamal, basically the teachings of Odin. And as Odin is hanging on the world tree for 9 nights, he discovers the runes. Runes that were created in a time before time, in a place before places. And as we extract the information and interpret it, we understand that runes are energetic vibrations that we access with sound. They permeate everything, and they connect our consciousness throughout all of the cosmos. And also from the Havamal, we learn about a little phrase called self mehr. The self is given to the self. We can interpret this as a sacrifice of self to the self, which the Bhagavad Gita tells us is the highest form of sacrifice, giving of the self to the self. And what this means is we can look at ourselves as a cosmic self and the common everyday self, and we take our common everyday self and give that to our higher being. And we see that with the phrase self mehr, and we can access that through the rune Algiz. Would you share screen to show us this rune Algiz? This is what Algiz looks like, sort of like an upside down peace symbol. Imagine those 3 branches of the top reaching into the upper worlds, the worlds of the ascended beings, of the gods, the divine entities, and you yourself are this long stave. So when we think about Algiz, think about it, it is your connection to the sacred realms. So for this meditation, just for now, take a long, deep breath. Let yourself feel comfortable where you're seated, how you're seated. Bringing your mind inward to be aware of your body, your being, aware of the space around you. Just to be centered and focused, letting every breath you take and every moment passing bring you to a deeper state of relaxation, to a deeper place of your own mind. And with that, take just a moment to become aware of what the sacred feels like to you, what the divine feels like to you. Nobody can give this to you. Nobody can define it for you. You can experience it. Just remember what that feels. And as you're feeling that, think about those 3 branches reaching up into the divine realms, connecting with that sacred energy that is unique to you, sacred energy that is in alignment with your unique resonance. And as you breathe in, you are breathing in that energy from the sacred realms. And as you breathe out, you're breathing that energy into your body and being, into the time and space of here and now. Every breath in, connecting with the sacred. Every breath out, bringing that energy into your body and being so that you resonate with the sacred energy. It doesn't matter if you understand it. It doesn't matter if it makes sense. Just experience it and let it flow. And as it flows in, if you feel any resistance, if you feel any uncertainty, if you feel any fear, just take a moment to acknowledge those things and then let it let this sacred energy merge with those feelings of fear or resistance or uncertainty to transmute them to their highest state, knowing that these feelings hold deeper secrets for you about who you are, your authentic nature, your gifts. And so we can embrace these uncertainties and these fears and transmute them with this sacred energy. And all we have to do is just feel that sacredness, breathe it into our being, and then gently sing 3 times the name of this rune. Algiz, Algiz, Algiz. Oh. And anytime you feel that uncertainty, that fear, that unclarity, just let the power of Algiz flow into you, that energy flowing into you, the sacredness, to transmute that to your highest states of being. And with that, I turn this over to our friends to continue the meditation. Hail, and thank you.
While we were hearing your ruined piece, Mika and I were feeling that energy. We could feel it pulling up. I could see that she was doing some light codes there with her hands. And I know I could feel that energy coming through. So I'm just going to transmit what I was feeling as that was happening when you were speaking. Today. Ôi này, nó nói, chế nó nói. Ôi thế này, nó nói nào này.
Kai nu akai simakino. Tu mai kai nu kai simai kunai kai. Tu takai nu kai kikona kai. Kisnu ko kai me kai inutai. Ku samai kuna itai. Bringing up that energy from the earth up into the atmosphere where we need to transmute it. Focus on cleaning all of those karmic ties, closing all those timelines that no longer serve us. Kutai kumaki sumatai. Tunai nai no kai tumaki sumatai. Kinuai tai kunakai sumaki no kai. Tingua tingua kai. Kinuai kai sumaki no kai.
Ôi này, ôi này, cái đại một cái bề, ôi này thái, hút phải đôi chít cái đôi thái.
Kinai, dragging it up, all of that dark energy, all those timelines that no longer serve you. You choose your timeline up, up into the sphere. Put all the energy, bathing it in light. Kunai kismakai nito kinakai. Kinakai, kurai, kikokai nikai smakai. Kunai, up, bigger bubble. Kuina nu kuiti tinakai, kinu kuna kamakai, kitu tinakai, kinokai, kisuntuna tinakai.
Boy, I'm now pulling it out of the bottom here. We're gonna So we're gonna start pulling some crystalline grid stuff around the globe here. I'm just gonna pull up a lot of energy as I start to pull that in.
Breathe through all the energy that you're feeling.
Boy, and I, tonight. Boy, around this way. Boy,
Apikana, kukanaka. Release all of that energy back. Pull it down back through your crown chakra. We need to put all of the transmuted energy back down through us into Mother Gaia. Feel the pull coming down through your chakras. Let it reverberate through your body as it goes down into Mother Earth. Grounding, grounding, grounding. Unakai sumakinokai. Tumakai kunaki sumakai. Inakunaki. Tunai kai no ki. Kunai kai no wakai sumakai lumianakai.
So it's settling, it's grounding, it's calming. And calm. Quiet. 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 You're okay.
Settling,
It's
settling,
calming.
settling. Come back to heart center. Come back to heart center. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. Take it in. Release, release, release. Calm. Back to center. Grounded. Ishmael, I think you're still muted, but I think you need to come in.
Hello, can everyone hear me?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right. So let's take all of that light language, guys, and anchor it and restore it through ourselves, every cell of our being. Allow light, love, and power to penetrate every level of our fiber, every aspect of our body at this time, infusing it with white crystalline light coming from source consciousness. So let's integrate all of that beautiful double diamond, double sun DNA and integrate it into the earth as we activate the crystalline structure of the earth at this time in order to shift Mother Earth into the Terra Earth. And we do it by a collective effort. We shift now into the new earth. We integrate every aspect of ourselves, our higher Christ consciousness, our galactic avatars, and all other levels of our reality, and we anchor them now at this time into our physical body so that our avatar, multidimensional self, through the activation of our dormant DNA, could activate the superpowers that are awaiting for us to use. Let us take this moment to visualize and feel the love vibration that we are all holding at this time through our heart, expanding it through Mother Earth, transmuting anything that is inorganic, and also integrating it with the dark aspects of reality to collapse the polarity duality at this time in order to succeed in the third Earth Grand experiment. We integrate ourselves with our fallen brethren back into oneness. We send love and compassion to the reptilians. At this time, we forgive all those members of the fallen duality, and we bring you back to God's source. We forgive you, brothers and sisters. Let's integrate now and end this duality as we anchor in the quantum organic singularity into the earth. And from this earth, we will bring balance, harmony, and peace to the entire multiverse. And so be it.
All right. Wow. Thank you guys. That's powerful stuff, powerful messages. So I just want to take this time to kind of talk about the new Earth. And what is that? What is the new Earth? The new Earth is a new operating system. We've had thousands of years of experiencing what we don't want, so we know what we do. And that is this heart-centered, this connectedness, this integrity. We are entering this new era, this new time, this new operating system from which to build and create from. And that is the new Earth. That is what we're stepping into, and that is what today's powerful message and integration is taking this energy and in its core and feeling it in our bodies and ourselves, and going out now and using these basic fundamentals to create, to connect, and to envision a new Earth. And what is that? That's going to be different for every single one of us, but the core ideas is community, connection, feeling with your heart, operating from the heart, and then as Ishmael said, thanking the entities and the energies that have been able to help show us the way. And especially for the past 3 years, we've been having a lot of polarized ideas and scenarios on our planet, individually in our families and collectively in our political arenas and globally and in countries. And we're still kind of dealing with that right now, but it's shown us how to operate and how to move into a more cohesive way, a cohesive operating system. So I'm just so grateful for all of the chaos, in a sense, so it can show us how now to build. And this is we have the fundamentals, we know what to do, and now is the time to, pardon my French, to shit or get off the pot, because we are now, we're ready, right? Humanity is ready to now embrace this new operating system and to start building and creating from a place of integrity, heart-centeredness, community, and all these other things that come through our fields. They're just distractions. Just let them go. There's no need to fight them. There's no need to give them energy. Just thank them for what they are, and move into this new area of what we do want. And what we do want is connection and heart-centeredness. So thank you.
So on that note, I just want to say that as we think about this time, as we're moving through a lot of cycles on Earth, right? And there was a time for conspiracies. There was a time period for rebelling, and for driving things from a place of survival and fear. But that time no longer serves us, and so now we must turn away from that, close that, thank it for all it's done for us, because it did help us survive. It did help us get to where we needed to be prepared to release things, and also to receive now from the heart everything that we need to move forward. We now have all the tools, so it served its place. So let's turn away from that now, and let's, like a tool, put it away. Just like anything else, it needs to be released, all of those negative feelings. We don't need to lead with anything that comes from fear, because from what comes from fear is not what we need to focus on right now. So stay heart-centered, focus on things that come from love. Don't drive the fear narrative, and don't lean into it or give it any energy or space, because what you focus on is what you create. So let's be mindful of that and take that into this new time frame, because as April comes in, it's going to be a time of great changes. So lean into it, lead with your heart, don't lead with fear.
Mina, what was that you said yesterday? Something about let's bring that
So,
in.
just like a fart is a release of gas and a release of energy, it serves you to give you that gas and give you that motivation to get out of there. So let's release it. Let's don't stay and waft in the smell. We don't need that. We just need to get out and move from that energy. Acknowledge it. It's great for what it was. It was once yummy food, but let's let it go and keep going.
And turn the fan on and leave the room.
Exactly.
Totally. Yeah. Yeah, it's amazing. Just some, so, you know, on my side, what I like to teach is just what we have practically in our day-to-day lives that we can focus on that creates this energy. And for me, it's gardening, it's connecting in with plants. If you have pets, you know, connecting in with animals and animal communication, you know, learning to telepathically communicate with your animals. And these are all subtle things that will help us build our connections to the cosmic forces as well, you know, to receive the downloads, to receive the cosmic information. So there's many things we can do in our day-to-day lives to help bridge this new energy.
Yep. Staying grounded is the name of the game.
Here we go. I was also talking about this with Miguel the other day, where we noticed that we had made a pretty big shift because people were talking about things and we're like, that doesn't resonate with me, or that doesn't happen. Or they'll say something, did you hear this? Or did you see this? And we're like, even weather, did this happen or that happen? And we're like, no, not where I was. That didn't happen. And so we were talking like, this is signs that we've made that shift. We're not in this place where that lower stuff is happening. We've moved forward or up or over top of it, whatever, however you want to phrase it, but we aren't experiencing the things the same as we would. I think people are also experiencing that in the workplace as well, that they're noticing a shift. Hey, you know what? Opportunities are aligning, things are opening up. I'm meeting new people. These people align and really resonate with me. Just different opportunities are presenting, and it is pretty amazing to see. And I think it's in direct correlation to the work that's being done and the shifting of the entire thing on global levels.
But also closing. So it could be also working on the flip side. So you could be losing jobs, and that is because they no longer serve you or they don't align with where you need to go. So again, we're talking about closing those old timelines, closing those karmic ties. So it's not always going to be grass is green, but it's always going to be in your highest, best interest.
Yeah, the universe knows what is right for this new system collectively. You know, individually it may be painful to go through these transformations, but ultimately like the purge, the fart, you know, where it's if that job it may be something you depended on, it may be something that was supplying you in your family for subsistence, but you know, this is if it's leaving, just take that as a sign. Take that as a sign from the universe. Okay, this is no longer serving this new the new operating system for where I need to be, and then look for those alignments. You know, it's an opportunity. You know, there's an opportunity in this chaos for finding new paths, new neural networks. We're activating all kinds of things that may have been dormant for a long time. Our DNA now is being activated from our solar flashes and other things that are going on. So just, you know, trust those signs, and you know, nobody says it's gonna be easy, but you know, just trust that we are moving in the direction that Mother Gaia has wanted for so long for us to move into, and now collectively we're doing it. So hang in there.
That's a beautiful point that you make, to trust those signs. One of the things that you'll notice, everybody here notice as you're starting to make those shifts, is those moments of synchronicities will increase. You'll get those little bits of clarity where things make sense. And it's upon you to just be aware of that, to acknowledge that, have a moment of gratitude. Because really, when we are tuning in, we are changing and shifting our own alignment of our being to this higher state. And by being aware of those moments and having that gratitude and acknowledging them and then acting upon them brings us even deeper into alignment with this shift. So believe it or not, it is in the day-to-day, the practical things that go on and around us. We might think of it as just the 3D world, but that 3D world is an emanation of our 5D selves, if we allow it to be. And the more we're tuning into our 5D selves and seeing it reflected in the 3D world, it creates this beautiful feedback loop that just brings us into a higher and higher state individually and collectively.
Ishmael, did you have anything to add? You're muted, but you're muted.
Can you guys hear me?
Mhm.
I just wanted to thank the team, not only the people that are on the Zoom call, but also the people that tuned in live on Instagram. And I just wanted to thank everyone for participating and being a part of this. We all happily shift now. And if I could just get everyone to say, we all happily shift now at the count of 3, including those on Instagram. That would be great. Ready? 1, 2, 3. We
all shift
we all shift happily now.
now.
We all shift happily now. Awesome.
Woohoo.
All right. So any final words that you guys want to share before we close it up?
I just want to say thank you to everybody who's joining right now from YouTube and Facebook and Twitter. I know that we can't see how many people, but we will afterwards, and your support is so greatly appreciated. And this will be uploaded both to all the platforms, including TikTok. So we will be uploading that separately to catch it later. But thank you so much for your support. And we're going to try and do this 4/4. So
Monthly.
yeah, monthly. So we're gonna from here until we get word otherwise. So just thank you so much for being here. Your presence makes this happen because we are one. We are all together, and we're all part and parcel for the great design. So thank you.
Absolutely.
All right. Happy anniversary, everybody, and happy new year in a sense.
Yeah, and anybody,
Yeah.
happy birthday, happy all the things.
Yeah. Happy new earth. Awesome. Thank you guys.
May you all wax and thrive well in all that you do. Thank you and hail.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Kate. Thank you, Mina, Natalie, Ruben, and our
Yes, thank you
sister Aki as well. Thank you guys. And then, of course, everyone on the live here, thank you guys for being here. This is an awesome, great opportunity for us to really anchor in the new heaven on earth as prophesied. All right. I'll talk to you guys later.
Thank you, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.